Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Art Boss Report. My name is Renuha. I'm here every single Wednesday providing free training that provides the fastest and simplest path to a six-figure art income. We know that using the online market to sell our artwork is a real thing. No longer do we have to justify or do we have to be like, I wonder if my artwork is going to sell online. Everything is up and running. It's a reality that we can find hundreds, thousands of leads right here in social media. And when we are running a six-figure art business, when we are leveraging the power of the online market, we need to be using the tools that do the heavy lifting of sales and marketing for us. When we are leveraging the power of the online market, we recognize it's not a matter of not having enough leads here. It's actually a matter of having so many leads that there's no way that we can physically talk to everybody that we need to be talking to. So we need to have those tools that allow for us to be successful here. So if you're interested in learning how to take one piece of artwork to find 200 or more leads a month for pennies, we're finding leads for pennies. If you would like to learn how to use one piece of artwork to find 200 plus leads in 3 simple steps, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about. I'm actually going to be splitting up this presentation into 3 weeks and 3 parts. We're going to do a deep dive. I'm going to pull up the tools that you need. I'm going to show you the backside of those tools so that you understand exactly what you need to be doing. The next step for you is to decide which tools you're going to use, which ones are the most powerful for your business. And we have right here 3 big recommendations, the 3 tools that we know artists need in order to sell their artwork online, not just sell artwork here and there, but create a consistent monthly income that allows for you to be living your hashtag artist life. So if that's what you're interested in, one piece of artwork, 200 plus leads, and the 3 steps that you need in order to leverage and to harness the power of the online market, that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So grab a comfy spot in your house, in your studio, probably lunchtime, grab a soda, grab a drink, grab a sandwich, because we're going to dig on in. Hey, everybody. This week, we're doing something super exciting. This is going to be a 3-part series. We're going to talk about how to take one piece of artwork. Oh, I know you have it. I know you have a piece of artwork that when you post it in social media, when you show it to people, maybe it just came off your easel, maybe it's a couple years old, but you have artwork that people are always like, oh my goodness, I love what you're doing. I love that piece of artwork. We're going to show you how to take just one of your pieces of artwork, find 200 leads every single month or more, and only have to spend pennies on those leads. There are 3 simple steps. We're going to really dig in over the next 3 weeks. I'm going to show you the exact tools that you're going to need to leverage the power of the online market. If you are finished with having to spend hours, weeks, months just trying to find leads, you're out there trying to do the heavy lifting of finding leads and closing sales all by yourself, let's create what we love to call the lead generation machine, that tool that's out there finding your leads for you, that's doing that heavy lifting. The tool that allows for you to get your time back in your studio. And we've just started talking about this because I know it's a reality. Never really talked about it before, but the emotional roller coaster of trying to find leads is exhausting. Let's let our tools do the heavy lifting, and let's let our tools talk to the people who are going to say no. Okay. That not every single person who sees your artwork is going to connect with it. And guys, that's totally great. That's not a bad thing. We don't have time to talk to millions upon millions of people. Let's let our tools do the heavy lifting. Let's let our tools hear the no's, the people are like, not really interested. And let's let our tools find the yeses. Let's let our lead generation machine find the people who are engaging with us, the people who are saying yes to us. Yes, I would love to see more of your artwork, so that we can start working just with the people who say yes. And we can start working with this beautiful hot lead bucket with the people inside of it that are getting ready to pull out their credit cards. It's exhausting to try to talk to hundreds, maybe thousands of leads every month to hear most of them say, nope, not interested. Let's just talk to the few, right? The few that want our artwork, and let's be talking to the right people. I know the word few might sound intimidating, like, well, I don't want to talk just to a few. I would rather you talk to a few that say yes and pull out their credit card for $1,000 or more than have to listen to a lot of people tell you your work's too expensive. It's your price too high, because your work is amazing. Your work is like, it reflects the value of what you're doing. So let's find the people who recognize and understand the value of what you're doing. You understand the transformation that you provide with your artwork. So this week, we're going to be talking about my favorite topic, which is lead magnets. We need to have a tool out there that is just automatically finding leads for us. And when we talk about leads, this isn't likes, hearts, and thumbs up. These are people who are saying, I love what you're doing. Here's my email address. Please send me more information. And when we can collect our first yeses, and when all the people who make a decision to not give us their email addresses, we don't have to worry about them. When we're creating a lead magnet that finds hundreds of leads every month for pennies, we have artists who are running their lead magnets, finding 500-600 leads every single month. Even if they only close 1 or 2% of that, that's 5 to 10 sales that they're getting every single month. When you're charging a price that reflects the value of what you're doing, then you're closing thousands of dollars every single month. We're also going to be talking about, over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about placement. Where do you put your lead magnets? How do you find those leads? Great, Ren, I've got this beautiful lead magnet. Now what? We're going to be talking next week about placement. Where do we put those lead magnets? How do we actually start generating those leads so that our tools are doing the heavy lifting of that sales and marketing for us? And we're back. I'm like over here. We're back inside of our studios creating new artwork. And then we're going to follow that up with the follow-up. Okay. So if we're out there, we're generating hundreds, maybe thousands of leads every month, but we don't do anything else, we're not going to make sales. So we're going to close out the 3-part series with how we follow up with our leads and what we need to do after someone gives us their first yes. So yes, we're going to be splitting this up into 3 parts. We're going to be really digging in. I want you to absorb what you're learning. I want you to do your research, whether you choose to use the champagne room or you choose to bundle or you choose to start going out and piecemealing everything and starting looking for tools that are doing the same job as the champagne room. I just want you to have the tools that allow for you to get your time back and jump off of that emotional roller coaster. If you're interested in learning more about the champagne room, that's the tool that we use to do the heavy lifting. At the very end, I'll be sharing with you the tools that we use so you can take a look at them and you can go off and do your research. I love the champagne room because it even tells you who is their competition so that you can actually research. I'm going to guarantee you that when you bundle your services, you're going to save money, but sometimes we just need to do the research first. So absolutely love what we're going to be doing today, next week, and the week after. So let's just go ahead and dig on in. So the first thing that we need to be doing, let me go ahead and add this. We need to have a lead magnet. We need to be using what's called funnel software in order to create a lead magnet. This is where we choose one piece of artwork, right? We put it into a tool that allows for us to create what is called a beautiful URL and a link that we can start sharing with the world. And when we do that, when we actually start, instead of just posting our artwork all the time without any sort of ability to collect leads, this is the change that allows for you to stop being every day, all day long, obsessing about the posts that you're putting out into your social media. And it's allowing for your tools to do all of the work for you. Set this up once, get it running, and now you're creating hundreds of leads every single month, 20, 30 leads a day, hundreds, if not thousands of leads a month. We know that with our artwork, we can stop the scroll, get our first yes when someone's like, that is gorgeous. Most businesses just stop there and go, woo, I made someone happy today. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Our work is so valuable. And when we make someone's day, that's super important, but it is not enough for our businesses. We need to take the next step. When we're using our lead magnets, we literally use one piece of artwork. Okay. These are actually images that I pulled from art bosses that they're using one piece of artwork. They're going out into the world, they're stopping the scroll, and they're using these pieces of artwork to find leads for pennies. 4 pennies. This is what it looks like. We use a tool that instead of just posting these pictures and letting people get hits of dopamine, but we don't have any ability to actually start collecting leads, we reformat it and use a tool called a sales funnel where it starts looking more like this, where we are using our pieces of artwork, we're putting it into the tool and we're saying, hey, I would love to connect with you. Yep, I'm doing it again. Hey, would you like to see more of my artwork? And we use what is called a form. We use what is called a form to start collecting those email addresses. When we use this beautiful form, we now have the ability to get someone's name and their contact information. This is where we go from having just leads to having, I'm sorry, where we go from just having followers to where we have leads. Okay. So if you're out there just posting your artwork in social media everywhere saying, here's a picture of my artwork, isn't it pretty? Here's the price. You don't have any ability to start connecting with the people who are really interested. When you shift your business and you start using a tool like a sales funnel, where you're creating the opportunity for people to say, yes, tell me more. Here's my name. Here's my email address. Please send me more information about your artwork. Send me more information about you. Send me more information about the transformation that you provide for your clients. I would love to learn more about you. That is when we go from just having followers. It's nearly impossible to close a sale with just followers. It becomes the reality is when we have leads. That's when we can start closing sales. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to talk a little bit more about placement and follow-up. But as we're working with our tools, we now have the ability to start collecting leads. We have the ability to start moving from a business where we are passively posting images to where we are actively engaging, not with the people who say no, not with the people who are complaining, not with the people who are saying the price of your artwork is too high. Instead, we are starting to engage with the people who are saying, I love what you're doing. Tell me more. It is the first big reframe that we love to give our art bosses so that they start recognizing that when we are running a business, we need to find leads. And when we are running a business, we have to walk away from all the people who are not interested in our artwork and only focus on the people who are giving us their first yeses. And a yes and giving an email address is it's the most beautiful yes that you can get at the beginning of your customer journey. When someone says, yes, I would love to learn more, and they give you your email, it is a huge yes. And these people are pulling away from the millions of people, if not the billions of people who are seeing your artwork out in social media. And now you're working with just the people who are interested in what you do. That very first yes is so important. And with our businesses, with the beauty of our artwork, with the fact that our artwork gives people hits of dopamine, leads are very affordable compared to other businesses. If you're trying to sell, I always talk about shoestrings and spaghetti. If you're trying to sell products that are boring, it's really hard to get leads, and leads cost a lot of money. For artists, because we stop the scroll, our leads are super affordable. We're going to be getting leads for pennies. If you are like the other art bosses who are using their artwork to stop the scroll and then invite people to learn more about them, you're going to be getting leads for just pennies. And that is super important to recognize, that your art has value, your artwork has the ability to stop the scroll, and you have the ability to be able to find leads in the super duper amazing affordable range where you're spending less than $1. You're spending pennies on finding leads. So we're so excited because we love to use what's called the champagne room. Okay, so you know this isn't the first time that we've talked about the champagne room, but I want you to know you have the ability to check out more about that champagne room. If you would like to know the competition, if you would like to know the other options you have, click on that link below, renauha.com/cr. And it shows you exactly all of the tools that are located inside of the champagne room. I talk all the time about the 3 most important tools. The ones that make you money are your sales funnels, your CRM/pipelines, as well as your outbound messaging. Those 3 tools are the only ones you need to make money quickly. All the rest of the tools that the champagne room shows you, your scheduling, your calendars, your website funnels, all of those are bonuses. But I'm just going to promise you this. I'm always going to make you focus when you're first jumpstarting your business, especially in the online market, and you want to use the tools. I want you just to learn how to use the tools that make you money. And we'll add all those bells and whistles later. Okay. So this is an amazing tool. And I promise you that when you bundle your services, you will always save money. But if you would like to do the research and you would like to check out all the other tools and options that are out there, please do that. Use the information that we give you in our free zone that allows for you to move your business forward. Okay. And if you're like, you know what, I love technology, but it's not something I really want to spend my time on, we are offering the done for you lead generation machine. We're building out lead generation machines for artists so that they have 200, 300, even 600 leads coming in every single month. And they don't have to worry about building this out or running this. So if you're interested in having us build out your lead generation machine, build out the sales funnel, build out the email sequences that need to be happening afterwards, and even work on your placement so that the art boss is actually finding your leads for you, please just pop a note over to me. Actually, let me grab this really quick. Yes, I want you to grab launch.karenauha.com/book. You can grab a call if you'd like to learn more about us building these tools for you. I'm going to guarantee you, again, once bundling is always more affordable than piecemealing it, building your own lead generation machine and then running an ad to it. If you want to go out and you want to search in Fiverr, you want to look for other people to do this for you, please feel free to do that. But I want you to know we bundle our services here. You get the champagne room for free. We build your lead magnet for you, and we run an ad for you. So if that's something you're like, just take this off of my plate, we love being able to provide that service for artists. So as this is the first step. Okay. The first step is really getting your lead generation tool built and put out and have it built. Number 2, we need to have it sitting out into the world. And then number 3, we have to have a follow-up process. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to talk about placement next week. Okay, you have this beautiful lead generation machine. Now what? We're going to talk about where you need to put it, how you actually use it to find leads. And then that third week, we're going to be talking about how to create a follow-up process that walks your clients down the path to the sale. So super excited about this. If you're interested in learning more about that champagne room, here's the link for the champagne room. Okay, so you can check it out right here. Do your homework, do your research. I guarantee you bundling in the champagne room is going to be more affordable, especially as your business grows. It's going to be way more affordable. We'll talk a little bit about tech stack cost in other videos, but I want you to know We're here to support you in whatever way that you need. If you would just like for us to build it out for you, we are providing an amazing opportunity to have your lead generation machine built for you. Have 3 months free inside of that champagne room, and also run an ad to that where we are getting ads, or we're getting leads for under $1. Most people are paying 50 cents or less for a lead. Crazy amazing. So super excited. Next week, we're going to be talking about the placements. What do you do with your lead generation machine after you have it built? Where do you put it? So super excited. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. And you guys have a great rest of your week.